قاموا بحجز لنا 7 أيام بين الحدود البولندية والحدود الروسية بدون طعام بدون ماء بدون أكل بدون شرب بدون أي شيء نهائيا.
For sure we know they are dying every day, every night, and there will be more of them dying.
You cannot go over there.
Why?
It is a closed area.
It's a closed area.
Yeah.
This checkpoint right next to the Polish border with Belarus has become notorious. It's the limit of a no-go zone locked down to everyone but border police and local residents. The area was sealed this September to block the way to thousands of asylum seekers trying to reach the European Union. As a result, it's become a sometimes deadly trap for them. Warsaw and Brussels accuse Belarus of deliberately pushing migrants across the border in retaliation over European Union sanctions against Minsk. Journalists and NGOs have no access to the exclusion zone running along Poland's more than 400-kilometer-long border with Belarus. Some migrants manage to avoid border patrols and make it beyond the no-go zone. We're going to meet some Polish activists who are now the only ones to try and help out asylum seekers who are stranded in the forest. We just saw some clothes lying on the ground. We're getting near the meeting point.
We are planning to take some things, food, sleeping bags and clothes, and we want to deliver it to this man that was contacting us before.
Mm-hmm. But we will just leave it somewhere in the forest, so we won't meet those people actually. They are afraid.
We came across several border police controls. You have to be very careful. It's really a cat and mouse game. Natalia and Alicia get a message. The group is scattered. There's only one man left, a 19-year-old Afghan. They send him the location at which he can find the goods they leave for him. He's too scared to show up for fear of being caught by the border police. 2 days later, we learn he's been arrested. Chances are high that he was pushed back to Belarus by the Polish border guards. This is what happens to many migrants, as seen on this video issued by the Belarusian Border Authority.
Go back! Go back! Go back!
The activists have just sent a message. They're going on an intervention about 2 hours away from here, so we need to go fast. It's impossible to know how many people are hiding in and around the Polish no-go zone. The challenge is to find them before the border guards do. A group of Syrian men made it to the other side of the exclusion zone after spending several days in woods and swamps.
Belarus. It's Belarus. ولا مي هيك كلها مي مستنقع كله مستنقعات مي بالليل مشي ما يخلونا نفوت نتدفى دفى نار go Poland.
One of the men is badly hurt.
ديسك من البرد صاب ديسك وبيلاروس عصاية أربعة ظهر بيلاروس جنول ساكر أربعة ظهر.
The men tell me they fled the regime of Bashar al-Assad in Syria. They say they flew to Belarus with tourist visas before being driven to the border with Poland, hoping to reach the European Union. Instead, they got trapped between both countries' armed forces.
قبل أسبوع 7 أيام في أطفال صغار ما عندهم لا أكل ولا شرب. أنا رجعت على بدي أرجع مسك ضدهم فوق الشيك ضربوني وتين بالعصاية. وفي كلاب كمان. هاي المجموعة كلها الجروب صاروا يضربونا يبنوا جوا بولندا. نحن لو السوريين لو مو ضغط ورقة ضغط كان روسيا ما دخلتنا. دائما بنواجه ورقة ضغط عند الغرب عند الأمريكان وعند الروس وعند كل العرب.
The group fills in documents so they can have legal representation in Poland. They ask for international protection in front of my camera before Polish border guards come to interrogate them.
أريد التقديم إلى حماية دولية.
أريد إلى تقديم حماية دولية.
أريد أقدم حماية دولية please.
The wounded man is taken to hospital. Asked if the others will be taken to a retention center, the guards won't answer. They ask us to step aside during interrogation.
The border police didn't provide us with any specific information about what's going to happen to these people next. We'll try to follow up on this and we'll try to assist as much as we can also in legal proceedings, and we hope that they wouldn't be pushed back to Belarus. That's what we are hoping for right now.
Poland is under fire from the United Nations and the European Union over a new law allowing arbitrary pushbacks. Warsaw claims that most foreigners do not seek asylum in Poland but rather in Germany and are being used by Belarus in retaliation over Western sanctions. Minsk, for its part, has suspended an agreement with Brussels to take back migrants. A political tug of war of which I get a sample myself. Well, I just got back to my hotel room and I was stunned to find this message from the Polish government. It says, "The Polish border is sealed. Belarus authorities told you lies. Go back to Minsk and don't take any pills from Belarusian soldiers." I had been told that this message was sent to every foreign cell phone near the Belarus border. It's meant for asylum seekers who reach the area, and Warsaw has accused Belarusian soldiers of actually drugging, if not poisoning, asylum seekers before letting them through the border. I found it hard to believe, but this message, in any case, is very real. At least 7 migrants were reported dead in the area. Concern is rising among the Polish local population. The town of Michalowo opened a service center for foreigners at the fire station. Every day, people from across the country come with donations. The deputy mayor also launched a fundraising campaign on social media. The government's decision to build a wall along the border with Belarus won't help, he says. He fears violence could break loose at the border if no better solution is found.
You can build a wall 6 meters tall. They're going to bring a ladder that has 7 meters. You know, so wall isn't the solution. For me, there is a simple way to stop this. Just create a refugee camp here on the border. Let them in, give them food, give them clothes, and then ask everybody, you want an asylum or not? You deserve asylum or not? If not, put them on a bus, go to the airport and send them back home, not to Belarus. As simply as it is.
Some Michalowo residents have put up green lights in their windows to show solidarity with the migrants, like Maria and her husband Alexander. She's a city councillor and often patrols the no-go zone with the fire brigade to try and help those in hiding.
Może przed nami też uciekają, prawda? Dlatego najbardziej się boję tego, że jak zaczną kosić kukurydzę, bo jeszcze tam nieskoszona jest kukurydza, rolnicy się nawet boją kosić, że tam będą właśnie, znajdą ciała osób nieżywych.
Trzeba i tym ludziom po prostu pomóc, a przecież będą większe mrozy. Będzie minus 10 w nocy, w dzień. Nie wyobrażamy, co dalej będzie. A wszyscy milczą i mówią, że to winien tylko Łukaszenka. I my się zgadzamy z tym, że winien. Tylko gdzie jest nasz rząd? Gdzie jest nasi rządzący, żeby pomóc rozwiązać tą sytuację? A nikt nam nie pomaga.